Hello students, how are you? I hope you all have watched first session of chapter 4 practical geometry and you have understood how to construct different types of quadrilaterals. In the same, today we will learn more about construction of quadrilaterals. So let's start with second session of chapter 4 practical geometry. So students, exercise 4.2, question number 1. Here we have to construct a quadrilateral LIFT with the given dimensions, where Li is equal to 4 cm, IF is equal to 3 cm, TL is equal to 2.5 cm, LF is equal to 4.5 cm, IT is equal to 4 cm. As I have said, whenever the dimensions are given to you, out of that you have to identify that which dimensions you are provided with. So here from the name we can make out that this Li, IF and TL, these are the sides of the quadrilateral, and LF and IT are the diagonals of the quadrilateral. So this construction we have to carry out where 3 sides and 2 diagonals are given to us. So let's start with the same. First we will start with Li 4 cm. This is the rough diagram. Obviously you can see that this LT I have written over here 2.5 cm, but this length cannot be 2.5 because this is the rough diagram. So starting with the fair one, let's start. First we will start with Li 4 cm. So here I'll draw a line segment with the length of 4 cm and I will name it as Li 4 cm. Next we will go for LF. We can also go for IT. We have to construct either LIF triangle or we can go for LIT triangle. First we will start with LIF. So for that we will take the diameter of 4.5 cm. So here this is 0 over here and this is 4.5 centimeter, you can see. So now taking L as center, I'll put an arc with the radius of 4.5 centimeter. Next, for this LF I need the radius of 3 centimeter. So here is the 3 centimeter radius. Taking I as center, I'll draw the arc with the radius of 3 centimeter. And this point of intersection will be F, and next we will join IF and LF. So this is, we are done with the triangle LIF, where this LF is 4.5 centimeter and IF is 3 centimeter. Now we are left with this much part. For that, first we will go for IT 4 centimeter. So here this 4 centimeter length we already have. So instead of ruler we will take the radius of 4 centimeter from here only. So this is the 4 centimeter radius. Taking I as center, I'll put one arc over here at the distance of 4 centimeter. Next we have to go for LT, that is 2.5 centimeter. Because it is very small measurement, you have to be very careful while measuring the radius. Or if it is not possible for you this way, what you can do is draw a rough line of 2.5 centimeter like this, and then take the radius from the line this way, and then taking L as center, draw the arc which will cut the previous one, and we will name this point as T. So now next step is join LT and FT. So this LIFT is the required quadrilateral with the given dimensions. The construction of different angles without using a protractor. So I will show you how we can construct different angles without using a protractor. For that, first we will start with 60 degree, which is the easiest one and the basic one. For any angle you want to construct, you have to first go for 60 degree angle. For that, what we will do is, first we will draw a line segment of any length, and we will give some name, say B, C, and instead of line segment we will make it a ray. So I am naming this as B, C. There is some random point C also over here, so it will be easier for us to name it. Next step is, you will choose any random radius of your choice. Taking B as center, you will put first arc, and this point of intersection of an arc and ray, again you will name it with some letter, say O. Now whatever the radius is, you are not going to change. See, I have taken any random radius, I don't need to measure it. I am going to use this same radius again and again. So this is my first arc. Next, with the same radius, taking O as center, I will draw another arc. So this is my second arc. Okay. Now again what you are going to do is, third step, you are going to take again B as the center, and this previous arc, first arc you have drawn, you are going to extend this arc like this. So you are going to extend this first arc, or at very first step also you can draw a bigger arc like this, and then very next step will be from O you will draw another arc which will intersect the previous one. So here I am getting one more point of intersection of two arcs, that I am going to name it as C. Next step, I am going to join this BC and I am going to extend it. So I am drawing another ray. Instead of C, I'll name it as A, because C I have already named over here. So this is A. So this is ABC. So this ABC angle is of 60 degree. So this is our first construction. Before we go for 90 degree, first we will start second we will take this 120 degree. So let's start with 120 degree. For that, again, whatever we have done with this first question for 60 degree, same we are going to repeat. First is draw a ray and name it. Same names I am going to give, B, C. Second step, choose any random radius, okay, and draw an arc, and the point of intersection we are going to name it as O. Now next step, same radius, I have not changed at all, same radius and center O. First our center was B, now our center is O. So from O we will draw one arc, okay, and this point of intersection we will name it as M. Next, taking M as center, we will draw another arc which will cut the previous one, and if it is not intersecting then we can extend it from B as I have done. So now from M we have already done the arc which is intersecting the first one, and we are going to name it as A. So now we are going to join this AB and we are going to extend this ray BA. So this ABC or this angle B is 120 degree. So this is the second construction of 120 degree. Third, this is 90 degree. For that, again we are going to repeat the same thing. Students, you have done all these things earlier in the 7th class. I am just repeating it so that you can recall all the construction of all the angles, so that it will be easier for you to construct a quadrilateral when measurements of angles are given to you. So again, same steps, drawing a ray, naming it B, C, choosing a random radius, okay, choosing a random radius, first arc, okay, point of intersection will be O, same radius, no change. Now O will be the center, this is the second arc, and this is point M, again M is center, and this third arc, this I am going to name L, because we have to go for construction of 90 degree. Where it was 120 degree, I have already given it name A, so that it will be ABC. But here our construction is still not complete. So this is L. Now this arc we have put already. We are going to extend this arc like this. The first, second and this third arc we are going to extend it, right? And now taking L as center, this new point of intersection L will be our center now, and we are going to draw an arc which will cut the previous one somewhere, okay. So this is the point of intersection, and this point of intersection we will name it as A. So this is A, and we will join AB. So you can see that this angle B is 90 degree. For 90 degree, again I am repeating, check what we have to do is BC first we will draw, then taking random radius and we will put first arc, then we will name this point O. From O we will put second arc, this point of intersection we will name M. From M we will put third arc which we can extend like this. So this third arc you are going to make, it should be a bigger one, and this point of intersection you will name it as L. And now the last step is from L you will draw an arc, you will draw an arc like this which will cut the previous one and you will name it as A. So this angle ABC will be the desired angle, that is of 90 degree. Now the last one, and a tricky and a longer one, 105 degree. So here again starting with the same, drawing one ray, naming BC, taking random radius of any distance, drawing an arc, first arc, naming the point of intersection as O. Next, from O we will put one arc, then we will put one more arc. Okay, so this much you know. So this will be M, this will be L. Now you know that 105 means what? 105 means 90 plus 50, right? So you know how to construct 90 degree. First this we have done. So till this everything will be same. So the same we are going to repeat, that this L we are going to, this third arc we are going to extend like this, and from L we will draw one more arc. So this will be our 90 degree. This 90 degree you will be showing with dotted line. Okay, because 90 degree is not the angle we are asked for. We have to go for 105. Now you know that this total over here is 120. So this is 90. So this we are left with, if I am talking about this angle, then this is going to be 30 degree angle, because this is 90 and this, the whole one is 120. So this will be 30 degree. But what we want is only 105. So we have to add only 15 degree to 90, so that we will be getting 105. For that, what we have to do is, we have to take this distance, this one. Suppose this point of intersection we are naming it as N. Then we have to take radius whatever is equal to distance between L and N. I hope it is visible to you. And now using this radius we are going to cut this arc, and again from here we are going to, or this arc we already have. Okay, so we are going to use the same arc, and now this point of intersection we will name it as A. So this will be our angle, this angle is 105 degree. Again, till 90 degree you will follow the same. Then after the last step, in order to draw 105 degree is, you will take the radius of, which is equal to the distance between L and N, and then taking L as the center, you will cut the previous arc, and this point of intersection we will be naming as A, and this will be getting as 105 degree. Let's start exercise 4.3, where we have to construct a quadrilateral MORE. This is the first question, where we are given sides MO is equal to 6 cm, OR is equal to 4.5 cm, and three angles we are given are R is equal to 105 degree, M is equal to 60 degree, and O is also 105 degree. So this is the rough diagram I have done for the quadrilateral MORE. Let's start with the construction, where we already have over here line segment 4.5 cm, and we have named it as OR because length of OR we are given is 4.5 cm. So now here in rough diagram you can see OR is over here, but we are starting with OR horizontally because we have to draw 205 degree angles, two angles of 105 degrees. So it will be easier for us if the line segment OR is this way horizontally. So starting with 105 degree angles at point O and point R. So again, as you know, first we will be taking a random radius, and this is our first arc. Same way from R also we will be drawing an arc. See, both angles I am drawing simultaneously, so we will get both angles at a time. So this is the first step. Next step is from this is the first arc, again second one, same way this side one, and another one is one more. So this is done. Now for 105 degree, as I have shown you that we need to draw first 90 degree angle. So for 90 degree angle, the first arc, and from here the second arc, same way here 1 and 2. If we are not getting point of intersection, we can extend our arcs anytime. Okay, so this is 90 degree, but we have to draw, because we have to draw is, what we have to draw is 105. So this we will be showing just with dotted line, or we can say broken line, because this is not the final angle we want. So this is 90 degree. Now for 105 we will take the new radius, which is the distance between these 2 points. This is one arc, okay, and from here another arc. Same way, this will be also same, but still let's measure it. If yes, it is same. So this is the first and the second, and we will be joining this two from O to this point of intersection. We will draw one ray, and over here from R to this point of intersection we will draw a line segment and then we will extend it. So this is the second. So these two angles we have got, this one and this one, this both are 105 degree. Next step is this 4.5 we have done, this 105 is done. Next is 6 centimeter, the distance from O to M. So next will be, we will take radius of 6 centimeter using a ruler, obvious. So this is from here, this is 6 centimeter radius, you can see. Now we want from O to 6 centimeter distance some point which we will name it as M. So this is MO, which is 6 centimeter, correct. Next, at point M we have to draw an angle of 60 degree. So this is the rough diagram, this is the fair one. Here at this point M we have to draw an angle of 60 degree. So for that, again we will take any random radius for 60 degree, taking M as center, we will put one arc like this. Okay, now this is the point of intersection of a line and an arc. So from here, with the same radius, we will put one more arc, so this is the point of intersection of two arcs. Just mark it, no need to name, just mark. Okay, and now draw a line segment in order to draw this line ME or line segment ME such a way that it will pass from this point of intersection. So from M we will draw a line segment. So this angle is 60 degree angle, and this point of intersection we can name it as E. So this is the desired quadrilateral M O R E mode, where O is 105, R is also 105, and this M is 60 degree. Okay, so this is the final construction of a quadrilateral MORE mode. Next, we have to construct a quadrilateral OK, which is also a rectangle. So here the name of the rectangle we are given is OK, where OK is 7 centimeter and KA is 5 centimeter, or we can also say that it is OKAY, rectangle OKAY. For that, first we will start with line segment OK with length of 7 centimeter. So here is line segment with 7 centimeter, which I will name OK 7 centimeter. Now we have to construct 90 degree angles. So same as we have done previously. First we will draw an arc with random radius on the both the points O and K, at both points we will do simultaneously with the same radius. Again one more arc from on both sides, again one more arc on both sides. See, here it is not intersecting, so what I will do is, again from K I will extend my arc. Okay, is it clear? So now final for 90-degree, same radius, one arc here and one arc here. Again it is not intersecting, so what I will do is, I'll go back, I'll do one more time. Same over here, one arc, and from here another one. So this is 90-degree angle at O, and this is 90-degree angle at K. So we are halfway done, we can say. Next is length of 5 centimeter. For that, you know what we have to do is, we will take the radius of 5 centimeter. We will take radius of 5 centimeter. You can see over here, this is 5 centimeter, and from O, one arc of 5 centimeter over here, and one arc will be from K of 5 centimeter. See, over here again it is not intersecting, so what I will do is, I'll just extend my line. It's okay if it is going to rough diagram, no problem. And final is, we will be joining these 2 points and we name it as O, K, A, Y. You cannot name A and Y like this. You cannot name A over here and Y over here, because the name of the rectangle we are given is OKAY. If you write A over here, then it will be OKYA, which is not true. So while you are naming, you have to be careful. So this is 5 centimeter, this is 5 centimeter, and obviously this is 7 centimeter, and all this are right angles. So here is the final diagram of OKAY with the given dimensions. So students, before ending our session, I will give you some tips for mastering the math. The first one is, keep trying, never give up. Albert Einstein has said, it's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problem longer. That means you always have to keep trying for solving any of the problem in the math till you get your answer correctly. Next is, keep practicing. That always I say, that always keep practicing math. There is no other alternative to master the subject. And the another one and the last tip is, do your homework and your worksheets regularly. So that will help you to revise the topic that you have learned, and doing the same you will practice also. So always remember these 3 tips for mastering the math, that is, keep trying, keep practicing, and do your homework and worksheets regularly. Thank you, students. So here today we are ending this session.